What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the ZU tier, and using this team I made around Calm Mind Flareon. I'd used Flareon with Calm Mind with a Grassy Seed when Emboar was still around, with Terra Fairy to immune its fire move and resist its fighting move with a Grassy Seed and get a defense raise, and it was kind of more of just a fun set, not super practical. And this might not be super practical either, but I wanted to give Calm Mind Flareon another shot and actually try and set up a little bit more with it and kind of build the whole team around it. So yeah, let's just go over the team real quick and then we'll get in the games. So basically with Calm Mind, Flareon can boost its special attack and special defense. And if you didn't know, Flareon didn't have access to Calm Mind, I don't think, before this gen. I think all the evolutions got it who didn't have it this gen. So Flareon actually has pretty decent special attack and really good special defense. Of course, its attack is its best stat, but it's always kind of had issues using it. I think now you can use it better than you could before with like Guts, and you could Terra and still do Flare Blitz and use Facade and Terra Normal if you want. I think it also gets Trailblaze now. So I think it had Flame Charge to boost its speed, but then you have a Grass move. I think its physical set is probably better than it's ever been. Maybe, I don't know if it's lost things in that it did have that used to be good for its physical set, but its special set is also, I think, pretty good. And Flareon's just been growing on me this generation. Being able to do Calm Mind sounds cool, and Jolteon's always been one of my favorites, but Flareon is up there. So yeah, we can use Calm Mind to boost our special attack and special defense, which is why we're going max defense and max HP, because we also have pretty bad defense. Lava Plume has a chance to burn stuff, which is pretty good. So we can burn, physical attackers, be able to take their hits better, or just burn guys and then whittle them down. And then we have Wish Protect, which is this set is very similar to like something Sylveon's run or even Vaporeon's run in the tiers that they're in. Just a mono attacking set with Calm Mind and Wish Protect. So we're able to potentially set up and sweep with this thing, or support our team with Wish, and also just a specially defensive fire type with pretty good special defense is good right now, since Typhlosion is pretty scary. We're immune to their Eruption and Fire Blast Flamethrower. If you don't know though, Typhlosion also has Flash Fire, so we're not gonna be able to hit them back. But if we have Hazards up, we're gonna accomplish something, because they'll be forced to switch out. We have Wish Protect, so we can, I don't think we can take a ground move unless if they're like specs, and we maybe have, I don't know if we can totally switch in like all the time if they're not going for the fire move. But I think we're safe enough to just switch in. We have the boots, so if there's hazards up, it's not a big deal. But we can switch in, and if they go for the ground move, then we can potentially Wish Protect. If they go for the fire move, then we get to start Calm Minding and they can't do anything. They have to switch out. And I don't know if we can totally like PP stall them, like if they switch out and then come back in and go for the ground move after they learn that we only have Lava Plume. But I think similarly to the Fion set that we'd used last time, they're obviously only having one attacking move. There's Pokemon, fire isn't immune by any Pokemon by their typing, but Pokemon with Flash Fire or Well-Baked Body like Darkspun will be immune to it. But I think we'll still be able to get stuff done with it, and I wanted to try it out. So yeah, I don't know if going fully invested in HP and defense is totally necessary, because there's not a whole lot of things like it'll even make a difference versus, but I thought it'd be better than just going max Spit F and then a physical attacker comes out and we're totally screwed because we're slower than it anyways. Flareon's not the fastest. And then we got Terra Fairy, so we can't get Dragon Tailed out. And then we also lose our fire weaknesses and maintain our fire immunity with Flash Fire, which is pretty cool. It could come up like versus Diplin. Then, we can't be Dragon Tailed out. We can Calm Mind, so if they're growthing to boost their Giga Drains, we'll Calm Mind and we'll be able to burn them, and, maybe we'll be able to outlast them. But yeah, this whole team though, the whole idea of it kind of turned into basically kind of having a bunch of immunities, so we can switch into fire moves, water moves, fighting moves, electric moves, psychic moves, ghost moves, dragon moves. We have tons of immunities on the team, and we have lots of ways to scout. So if people are just going, or if Pokemon are just going for pivoting moves, we can just block their pivoting moves like flip turns or volt switches if they're like choice locked or something. And we're hazard stacking, and we also have one of the most annoying Pokemon in the tier, and that's this sub Leech Seed Moonblast Encore Whimsicott. Is really good. I think it's really good with like hazards and all these Pokemon that kind of force them to switch around. Terra Steel lets us be able to help us take on like a Sneasel that could hit us with a triple axle and go through our sub, and it hits multiple times. Also, we didn't have Pilosand does have Sludge Bomb now, but it didn't before. But either way, still Braviary and like Dodrio are really scary, so this helps versus that too. But besides for that, it's just like really annoying. Besides for dark types, you can just sub, Leech Seed, Encore. I was considering Protect, but Moonblast is nice, so you can just actually do damage. And then like if guys are, you know, Encore guy into a setup move, you'll kill them a little bit quicker than if you were just to be knocking them down with Leech Seed. But with Prankster, I should mention you have priority on sub, Leech Seed, Encore. Whimsicott's obviously very fast, but Prankster gives you priority on those moves, which makes a huge difference. We're going Leftovers to have more recovery on when we click sub. So after, if we click sub and we have Leech Seed up on something, we're basically healing our sub, healing to full after using Substitute. Then you can Encore into Protect into setup moves or other status moves or moves that don't break our sub. Very good versus a bunch of like the scary setup guys right now. And then Moonblast, like I said. But yeah, we're just going max HP. Max speed is nice because then you can outspeed Sneasel or outspeed base 115s because Whimsicott's actually really fast and hits those things super effectively or neutrally. So then we got Pilosand. It's a spin blocker. I thought it was probably one of the best spin blockers, if not the best in the tier. I already said we have Sludge Bomb to be able to hit Dodrio and Braviary, because if you just go Ghost and Ground, they're a normal flying type and they're immune to those things, and I've already been messed up by them because I completely forget. I switch into this thing and then they just set up and I lose. Whimsicott would help versus those, which is why I mentioned that, but I did give this Sludge Bomb now and Terra Poison, so we have something to actually deal damage. So Dodrio shouldn't be as much of a problem. Braviary, if it's like max F, could still be a problem, but we'll, you know, we'll see. We have Whimsicott, we have other things that'll hopefully help, but Braviary is definitely the scarier of the two, I think. We just got Helmet. This is kind of the knockoff Absorber. I don't know, I usually anticipate this guy getting knocked off, but if they get rid of the helmet, you know, they at least take a little bit of damage. It can still spin block without its item, and it's not getting recovery from its item. And you just got Rocks and Shore Up. Then we got Quillfish. Quillfish kind of pairs nicely with this, and the team, it's able to, I think, be kind of decent versus like Mesprit and Frigraff and like some of those psychic setup special guys. So we can Toxic them to kind of put them on a timer. We're dark type, so we're immune to stored power. We're also poison, so we're not weak to fairy. We just got the double stab move, Toxic to 100% get the poison, and then Spikes to stack them hazards. Intimidate and Annihilate, you know, Intimidate's just a nice ability, dropping their attacks. Not great versus Braviary again, but other things that's pretty nice to have. And Terra Ghost is just like a neutral Terra type to lose our weaknesses and spin block if we need to. I don't know if like Grass or Dragon, maybe one of those would be better, but it hasn't come up so far. I just have enough speed outspeed like Articuno. Articuno's the same speed, but maybe we can, like, if they try and pivot on us, we could get a Toxic. I don't know, because Articuno could be annoying otherwise. We do have Flareon, but I think out Poliwrath. This is our water immunity. With Water Absorb, it can pretty much switch on almost every flip turning guy. I did just fight a Basculin who had Psychic Fang, so that could come up. But with Terra Dark, then you're immune to Psychic Fangs and you're immune to the flip turn. So if they don't have Head Smash, then you're completely immune to their moves. But if they don't have Psychic Fangs and they do just have Head Smash, you're immune to the water and you resist the rock move because you're a fighting type. Same with Floatzel, you're immune to flip turn and you resist ice because you're water type. Bruxish was banned, so don't have to worry about that as much anymore. What other things are down here? There's Lantern, Quillfish, Veluza, we can immune the psychic move. Terra Dark is just nice in general. It's either that or Steel. But yeah, this is able to be like kind of like a setup sweeper, like a bulky setup sweeper like Flareon, except we don't just have one attack, we have knockoff and drain punch. It's pretty scary, able to remove items again for the hazards to rack up damage and just use drain punch to heal. Max special defense since we're going to boost with bulk up, and again a little bit of speed. I give these both a little speed to maybe outspeed like Sand Slash or maybe outspeed Sandaconda or Earthworm, like anything that might be the same speed that might like creep a little bit. I don't know, I figured that's the least we could do to give them a little bit of speed and still go as bulky as we can. I don't know for sure. I've tested stuff and pretty much the games have gone like we just kind of win because we're wearing stuff down so much. We have lots of ways to passively or to get status on things, and we're removing items pretty easily, so hazards will rack up damage, and Whimsicott is just super annoying. We're preventing pivoting. So, and the last guy I wanted some hazard control, so we just got a Salt Vest Kamala. The only problem with this thing is that it just takes a lot of hazard damage, so I gotta be careful with that. But It's pretty good rapid spinner otherwise. It is also like kind of a status absorber. I mean, Poliwrath with a sub up or Whimsicott with a sub up can be immune to status, and we do have a poison type to immune poison or be immune to poison. This guy immune to Will-O-Wisp, but this thing with Comatose can't be status because it's considered to be a sleep or whatever. But it's a nice rapid spinner, pretty bulky with the Assault Vest. It's bulkier this way than if you were to just go max Spidef. And it actually hits really hard with Body Slam. It's got base 115 attack, so you could spread some paras that way, knock off to remove items, U-turn to pivot a little bit, and then Terra Ghost to have a nice defensive typing. Hopefully I explained everything all right, but overall I'm excited about the team. I think it kind of works well, and I really would like Flareon to be able to do some stuff, but as I've been testing it, it's really matchup dependent on whether it can do stuff or not. Kind of like the Fion, but I think Fion was more like dead weight in some games, whereas Flareon actually, like, Flash Fire gives it an immunity. It can wish to heal up our team, which pretty much everybody would appreciate other than Pylosand. All right, we got one up against electric terrain, but probably not a whole electric terrain team. I wonder if it's here to help versus something, or maybe it's like a Specs. Oh wait, ooh, is this Trick Room? This gets Trick Room. This gets Trick Room. Does Pylosand get Trick Room? Pylosand. No. Grafai doesn't get Trick Room, does it? No? Alright. Well, let's see. Flareon could also be pretty good, but Porygon does Trace. If they do have Trace, they will copy our Flash Fire, so they will be immune to our Fire move, which isn't great. Could we get up Hazards right away with something? I mean, getting knocked off by the Grafai wouldn't be fun, so... But, I mean, getting an Intimidate, and then we can Toxic stuff or whatever. Yeah, let's just eat Quillfish. Alright. This thing does get knockoff, like ours, so I don't know if we want to get knocked off. We could go into Whimsicott. Or we just get knocked off when we Toxic this thing, so it's not a problem, because it's kind of scary, so let's just do that. Alright. And it's Life Orb, and they didn't knock off. So I think we can go into Whimsicott. Alright, they knock off now. And I think we just go for Moonblast. I mean, I kind of want to go for sub. Yeah, we'll go for sub just in case. Alright, they go into theirs. Let's go for a Moonblast if we can. Maybe they Encore us. Oh, alright. So we're going to get a little bit of damage. We're behind the sub. They can't Leech Seed us. Grafai comes out. Yeah, we just get to figure out what stuff is. This is Black Sludge, so they can't Terra unless they want to take damage. Knockoff doesn't break our sub. We're at least doing more damage than... Actually, we can Leech Seed now. We're doing more damage than we're taking. And they just went for sub, so now we can Encore them. Well, that works out. And if we just keep going for Moonblast now, if they switch, they'll take a Moonblast. This is 2-hit KO'd now. Do they have something for us? No. Alright. So we won't be able to sub again, but this is what Whimsicott does. If they didn't go for sub with Grafai, it would have worked out better for them. For sure. Alright. I think we just go Pylosand. It's fine if we get knocked off. Oh, they have Toxic. Alright. That's not as fine. We could go right back into Whimsicott, and maybe we do that. Alright, they Parting Shot. Okay. I should have expected it to have Toxic, because it's like, it seemed to be more of a supportive one. I was thinking if they just knocked off, it wouldn't be that bad. But I didn't realize that we now don't hit this very good without our ground move. But they don't know that we don't have the ground move, so. Quillfish is good versus this, it's just I don't want, you know, losing our item isn't great. Poliwrath isn't bad. But getting Toxic on it isn't great either. Ooh, they have Download. Alright, so Our Flareon, we don't want it to get toxic, but our Flareon's pretty good. Otherwise, I think let's go for sub. Maybe see what they go for. They have Ice Beam. All right. We could go into... Then we go into Poliwrath. Then we can either double into... I don't know. Scout for the Thunderbolts is what I was thinking. Or we could just hit them with a knockoff. So that they'll be significantly weaker. Or we could sub. I think we're faster, right? 240. Yeah, we'll click sub. Alright. We'll bulk up. Theirs is probably faster than us. But it looks like Poliwrath may just win. I'll just finish him off with a Drain Punch. Get a little health back. If we were Terra Steel, we could be immune to Toxic. That's something going for Terra Steel. We're faster than Pincurchin. But they would hit us pretty hard. I wonder if we Terra Dark just because this is kind of scary. Terra Dark and Knockoff. I think we do that because I think it might be like Specs or something. Yeah. Do we get parried? All right, we do get parried. We can take another one though. So I think let's try and live in Drain Punch. Or we could go into... No, they do have the... I think we have enough things to win. We're actually still faster too. Sweet. So now we still have this for Grafai or Porygon. If we can knock this off, that would be nice. Sweet. So this will be a lot easier to hit now. And I think maybe we just sack it. And then we can go Flareon, Calm Mind, and then we'll just Lava Plume. Flareon, Calm Minds. This does have Subtoxic, but I think they might just go right into Pilosend too. Although this could have Thunder Wave. So maybe they Thunder Wave. Alright, so they're going for a boosted Tri-Attack now. It's a little risky. Wish. Protect. I think we could stall out all of their Tri-Attacks potentially. Maybe I should have probably went for a Protect first. That's what I was going to do. I think we can stall out all their stuff, but we're probably going to get status, so... Alright, we're going to need a switch. We could go into Pilosand, then double into Komala. Damn it, I wanted this to do something. Lava Plume. We could just Lava Plume and then Quillfish could probably almost win. So we'll just attack it. Cool. Surprised we haven't gotten statused. We've been hit by 3 or 4. All right, Grafai can finish us off. I think maybe... No, I don't think we risk Whimsicott. Yeah, we can just let this die. And then we can go into Whimsicott and click Encore. I need to get a hazard up though, actually. Alright, cool. Now we get to get a Leech Seed off. And then we'll just click sub. And get a leech seed off again. They can't break our sub with this, and this doesn't break our sub either. I mean, if they keep switching, that'll probably be the best way to do this. Like I said, if I got a hazard up, this would have been better, because then they have to keep switching and taking hazard damage. And we get a little bit of chip. But I think this is still fine. Flareon didn't get to do as much. That Porygon was doing a lot with the Terra Normal +1 special attack. We do have the Komala still at full HP though if we needed to do something with it. We'll just Leech Seed again. What do they go for? Shadow Ball? Okay. Could switch into Quillfish here. Or switch into Pylo Sand. Or just Moonblast. I don't know if there's a reason to. I'm just gonna Moonblast. Damn it, I didn't think we would die. Well, that was silly. We can go Quillfish. And we'll just go for Crunch. Just because I have this thing. Just go for a Crunch again. They can't Parting Shot if they are Prankster, yeah. Alright, well, and then Quillfish can just win. They can knock us off, but then we're just going to Toxic them, and we have enough guys, I think, to win. Yeah, this can take a thing. Knock off. We can't be burned. We have an Assault Vest. Wow, and that does a lot of damage. Nice. She got a lot of fat on the team. A lot of bulky things. We don't have... Like, having something that with some speed would be kind of nice to maybe, like, clean up. Whimsicott kind of can do that, but, you know, it's Mono Moonblast, and it's not Choice Scarfed, so it's not the fastest. We also don't have priority outside of Whimsicott, I don't think. All right, we got one. They got the Frost Moth, which is pretty scary. And they have the Rotom, who can probably trick something. They have Orthworm for the hazards. They have Rapid Spin and Defog potentially. But I mean, this can't really do anything besides Rapid Spin, so maybe this isn't even Defog. I think maybe just leading Whimsicott and we can click sub on Rotom. And this has to hit Hurricanes, so I'm gonna try clicking sub. If they don't hit their Hurricane, then we'll be able to Leech Seed. And they might just switch too, so let's see. They surf, they don't break our sub, and now we can Leech Seed them. Let's actually just yeah, I think we just Encore them. So then they can't even go for Hurricane. Alright, this comes out. I think let's just go for a Moonblast. We'll find out if they're... Alright, so they are Scarfed. Good to know. Then Leech Seed would have been a little bit better. But we could go into Komala instead. Unless they anticipate that and switch into something. But I think Komala's kind of fine. Yeah, we're going to crush this thing. We could go for a knockoff or Body Slam. I think let's just go for the Body Slam. I think they might switch. Yeah, all right. Knockoff. All right, we get rid of leftovers. We should be faster, but they could be fast. We are at the same speed, so we won't get really any damage out of it anyway. So I think we could switch into this and get up rocks. Yeah. And actually, maybe we just Yeah, let's get up rocks, and then we're going to have to just attack. I think we want rocks at the very least. Yeah, this isn't great. This is a problem with not having boots on Komala. If I went for Leech Seed... Oh, wow. They switched in. So they don't have boots on this, and they don't have... Defog problem. Well, I mean, they might have defog, but they're probably not switching into it to defog. So you're gonna go for the water move. We could switch into Poliwrath on that and then switch into Quillfish. I don't know if there's a reason to do that. We could go right into Komala, but we might not be able to take two. Flareon could be good if we can get boosted. We can resist the fighting move if we Terra Fairy. If we're boosted enough, we could probably deal with Quaxwell. And then we hit Frostmoth super effectively, or Thworm. Is there something that's not like great that we can maybe just give up? Poliwrath? No, Poliwrath's kind of good. I mean, Flareon's not that great. I think we'll just go into Poliwrath. Now they have to hit a Hurricane. Which we might be able to switch into... If they're a max attack, can we switch into Komala right here with 3 layers of spikes? Yeah, let's try it. This is when we could rapid spin potentially. All right, they have to hit 2 Hurricanes now. I think we go right for a rapid spin. I know they have Rotom, but yeah, this is nice. So we're gonna die, but we can't be, well, yeah, it doesn't matter if we can't be statused, but what? Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. All right, well, so because of the gold missile, this thing spin blocked us. That sucks. I mean, go into this and finish him off with a Moonblast at least. Damn. All right. And they're Custap. Well, Quillfish can take a hit and finish him off. Let's go for the Crunch. I mean, they could switch into this, so. I think I've seen this Cramorant say. It wasn't the same person, but it was somebody else using Custap 1 kind of recently. All right. Are they gonna sub? Okay, they just Ice Beam. Okay. Well, maybe Flareon can do something. Let's just click Calm Mind and kind of hope for the best. If they go into this, I think we Terra Fairy and Calm Mind. No, fuck. All right, they have Encore. Let's Calm Mind again. All right, so now they're going to just stay in and get an Encore on us. Okay, they spin again. All right. I can protect us, take away one of their PP. I think let's do that. I think that's all right. And then we can go for Poliwrath or Pilosand. Poliwrath would block a flip turn if they have flip turn. So I think we do that. Do they encore? Can we just go for a knockoff? Could kill Rotom, get rid of an item. I think Flareon maybe could win it, but they now know what I'm trying to do. Okay. So they could encore again. I mean, we are... Oh yeah, they've rapid spun so many times, so they're fast. All right, I'm gonna go Flareon, and I'm gonna wish. To get health back. I don't care. I don't think it matters if they know what we have. All right, then we'll go for... Can we go back into Poliwrath? We're gonna take hazards. Or we go into Pylo Sand. I think maybe we go into Pylo Sand. And then we'll just spam Shadow Ball. All right, what comes out? Frostmoth comes out. Then we go into Flareon. 3 more Encores. Calm Minds. It comes down to Flareon. Damn, I lost so much against the Cramorant. I think we're gonna probably be taking too much. I mean, at least we're not weak to either thing. Yeah, we have to wish. No, we're still dead. I didn't think we could take out a Frostmoth, especially after they've Terra'd, but that's all right. Frostmoth's pretty scary. That Cramorant was awesome. Yeah, maybe I should have known something was up with based on the lead, but I think that right here I should have went for a Leech Seed instead of going for Moonblast like I did. Because if they were Scarfed, they would Volt Switch and then we get a Leech Seed on something. Yeah, I should have just went for another Leech Seed. Or I should have went for Leech Seed here. All right, we got one. Up against Sticky Web with the Ariados maybe? They don't have Hazard Control. Dugtrio can do Rocks. Appleton can... It could set up. That Persian would probably be a little annoying. We do outspeed it. Could have Fake Out though. I don't think it gets a multi-hitting move. I think maybe leading Coolfish would be fine. Then we can get up hazards right away. If we can, getting up hazards right away is better than not. So I think let's do this. We'll go for this guy does get knockoff. Still annoying. I think we get up Spike first. And then we will Crunch. Yeah, if we get knocked off, it's alright, I think. Get the Infestation. We will KO them. They do get rid of our thing. But that's not that bad. We have a Spike Up to break a potential Sash on stuff. It gets more damage on stuff if we end up having Whimsicott in. I think let's just go Pylo Sands. I think we're pretty safe. Okay, it's not that bad. And I think we'll get a Rocks. All right, Appleton comes out. Now I think we can go Kamala and Rapid Spin. Hopefully they're not, they could be Iron Defense Body Press. That'd be the worst thing for us. They miss Leech Seed. Rapid Spin gets rid of that anyways. Do they have Body Press? They Leech Seed. We U-turn. And we can go right into Whimsicott. And then we just go for Moonblast. Alright, cool. That did drop our spit off. I was going to say we probably can't take those repeatedly, but on this, I think we could click sub, or we could switch. And we just click sub. Cool, and they're fake out. That's alright. And they could U-turn. They could go for something else. Let's go Quillfish. I think this is okay. And they Trailblaze. Okay, then. Very glad we switched. Because that could have gotten scary, maybe. Although it wouldn't have broke our sub, then we could have Leech Seed and then Encored, so never mind. It would have been fine. Well, let's just hit this with a... Just go for a Barbarage. Poisoning stuff is fun. Is this Heavy Duty Boots Dragon Dance? In case this is Dragon Dance, I think we just need hit because we do have Sludge Bomb to hit them. I want to go Flareon. Hopefully they're not Dragon Dance. Okay, they crit us. Not great. If we Terra Fairy Wish, and then maybe we can Calm Mind. Let's do that. We'll Protect and then Calm Mind. Flamethrower, let's go. All right, we're gonna Calm Mind. And now we're going to Lava Plume. Maybe we Wish again. We'll Wish again. What? All right, they went for it again. All right, we're gonna Calm Mind again then. We only get one Flash Fire boost, but all right, let's just Lava Plume now. Oh, nice, and we catch the Persian, and this was the thing I was most scared of. The trio probably is dead. Like, I'm pretty sure we can take a hit. Pretty sure. Let's go. Electivire can hit us harder, but we can go Pylo Sand. And then Quillfish can probably beat that too. Charizard comes back out. I think we try and Wish. Okay, we do get flinched, but I mean, if we just break through one time. Okay. Okay, we did get burned there. And then we try and heal again. Flareon's doing its thing. And then we Protect just for crits. And now we will... Oh, we'll Wish one more time. Alright, they're on a balloon. I think we Lava Plume in case they set up or something. And we Oko them. Let's go. All right, and then we should be able to KO the Charizard. Nice, it worked. This is great. I wonder if they had to have been max special attack, right? It was a super effective hit, but it was also a crit. This seems too little for it to be super effective and a crit, but maybe that's just how bulky Flareon is. Scorching Sands? Oh, wow. It was a low roll, though. But yeah, after Terra Fairy... I think if they had Hurricane, that would have been totally different, but they had Air Slash for the accuracy. Let's go, Flareon. Nice. All right, we got one. And they got Krokorok, which is really cool to see. Jolteon's pretty scary, along with Clawitzer. Whimsicott's pretty good versus them. Jolteon can hit through our thing with Alluring Voice. Avalugg is probably their lead, right? Flareon could actually be pretty good here if we get boosting. Their Decidueye is probably offensive though, right? But still, if we get boosting, they're probably gonna lead with this and be able to spin and everything, so... I wonder what if we just lead... I wonder if we just lead this Ooh. Okay, I think I go right into Whimsicott. Okay, cool, that works. Then we will click the sub button. We can Moonblast this even though we can't Leech Seed it. And yep, we get to Leech Seed this. Damn, the shiny looks cool. And we can Encore it in that. And then Leech Seed will be able to kill it. Plus Moonblast. How much does Leech Seed do? 78 or 88 to... Oh, they have leftovers too. Alright, so we're only doing 6%. Moonblast will speed it up a little bit. It basically negates their leftovers. How much percent though does Leech Seed do? I didn't even notice that last time. All right, 66 to 54. So what is that, 12? Yeah, all right. With Encore again. Hit him with the Moonblast. And that was one Encore that took him down to half, even though they have leftovers. So I guess it will need they are boosting their special defense, so Moonblast is doing less, but it's basically mostly Leech Seed anyways. Moonblast again. And if we had hazards up here, it would be even better, but I kind of expected like an Avalugg lead, and we're not getting up hazards on that because it can just rapid spin. Our Pilostain doesn't have a good matchup versus it to spin block. Which is why I was thinking Poliwrath. And Poliwrath, having all of these immunities is so nice. Because if we didn't have Poliwrath, I wonder... They Terra'd with this? Why did they Terra? That doesn't make them immune to Leech Seed. Maybe that's what they thought. No, that makes sense. I get it. I think they thought that maybe they'd lose to Leech Seed. All right, and we'll just Moonblast to finish them off. This is... Oricorio is very scary. All these bulky setups guys are very scary. All right, this comes out. I think we just Moonblast it. We'll do enough. They're immune to our Prankster moves, but we can always sub. And we nearly KO them. I think we go for sub, and I don't think our sub will be broken. Okay. Stoneedge will be. I'm gonna go for one more. They could miss. Alright, then we'll just Moonblast. I still kind of want to be pretty high, so... Especially for like these top two. Even Decidueye. Actually, if Decidueye comes out, this is the best thing to have in. For these or Avalugg, we'll see. Yeah, this, I think we just go into Poliwrath. Since we resist both their things. Though I do want to get up a Spike, but... Mountain Gale. Alright, we'll just go for... Drain Punch. And do a lot. Nice. On that red card. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, it really sucks. I think we actually just bulk up now. Now that we know what they have. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. Whimsicott would have been dead. Alright. Well, they got some cool things. So Dugong can triple Axle. So we'll have to worry about that with the Whimsicott. Poliwrath can probably handle it though. They also have Salt Cure, which our substitute guys will need to deal with. But besides for that, like, Flareon could be pretty good. Flareon could probably beat this. this and this, just not, maybe not these. Maybe. I think the safest thing is maybe just to lead Whimsicott. And they could have Leech Seed themselves. They could just go for the Psychic move too. I think let's just go Quillfish. And we could just Toxic them, but they could also go right into the Knackle stack, so I think we'll just Spike. Cool. In comes the stack. And let's go maybe Whimsicott. Won't take very much. We have leftovers to heal off their thing. And I actually did that, so now we can sub. And because we have a hazard up, if Executor comes out, like, we can Moonblast it, but they'll take a Spike and then Moonblast. So we'll get something out of it. And sub prevented us from getting Assault Cure. 34% and a Spatak drop. Well, that is pretty good. I think we can just Moonblast again. I think. If they're choice specs, do we die? Or do we take like way too much? Executor this one, but make it Psychic. And give it Psychic. Fuck. The other one. -1. 61 to 72. This is the biggest problem, so I think we just Moonblast. Okay, and they're Citrus, so they're not choice specs. All right. Well, it's good to know. So I think we do switch. Then we'll go for another Spike, or we could double into Poliwrath. Because Poliwrath behind a sub is really good. We should outspeed this. And we can sub and knock off. Just to avoid the Will-O-Wisp. And we don't even lose our sub. So maybe we could set up on this, but we're not going to heal with Drain Punch, so not going to heal very much. Sub, bulk up. They have no way to hit through our sub. Okay, let's try this. Let's go for another knockoff. All right, we get rid of their boots. Scarf. Okay, that's good. Now, they should probably Volt Switch. Pilosand would take a decent amount from that, but it would block the Volt Switch. Or we go Komala. I think let's try Komala. Okay. We'll Rapid Spin. Kind of works out. Knackle stack. We can knock off their item here. I think it's worth it. I think it's going to be kind of hard to prevent them from keeping their rocks off the field, so. Then we'll go for a U-turn. And we'll go into Whimsicott. I think they heal. Oh, they do get up rocks. All right. I think we could Encore, or we could. I think we Encore. And if they go into this, we can I wonder if Flareon could KO this after like 2 Calm Minds. I think we sack Kamala here. And then we go Flareon and go for a Calm Minds. Alright, we lost our boots. Maybe we don't have to switch out though. Whoa, alright. I think we just get as many... Oh, we'll wish. Alright, then we'll protect. Knuckle stack. Do we kill this? If we do, this would be awesome. Knuckle stack. Spadef. But it's no Eviolite anymore. And we're +2. No, we don't do very much. But that's if they're max Spadef. I kind of want to go for it. Oh, let's go! All right, and now we can... It does... Oh, shit. All right, for Wheezing, it might matter. But we might just KO Wheezing. Wheezing... Oh, shit. We don't kill Wheezing. 100%. But at +2... We're not taking that much. This thing... I kind of want to protect to see what it's going to do. I don't think it has a boosting move. It has triple axle. Let's just Lava Plume. Oh, okay, that wasn't a good idea. And we didn't even burn them. All right, yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Yeah, this thing gets knockoff too. Just gonna go right for a Drain Punch. Yeah, I should have switched. Okay. Think we go... Flareon should outspeed this. We don't want to lose this. I'm gonna go Quillfish. I think we have to sack this. Sadly. And then we can go Quillfish. And then we'll click Crunch. Or more spikes. We'll click Crunch. I want to get up rocks. I think we just click Crunch just because we need damage on everything. And not everything has recovery. I don't think Air Slash will actually do that much, so I'm going to go into this. Okay, it did a lot more than I thought it would do. Please. All right. Fuck. All right, I should have just stayed in. I didn't want to lose our Eviolite, though. Yeah, I should have just stayed in and crunched. Or Bar Barraged. Alright, well, we can finish him off with the Moonblast. Palossand's not dead, but we can't switch it in. Alright. Yeah, I think we might just lose. We're dead to Psychic from this. And go Poliwrath. Hit him with a knockoff. And then we go Whimsicott. And hit him with an Encore? Then we hit him with the Moonblast. We have to drop their special attack, otherwise we just die. Yeah, I should. I don't know if it would have made a difference or what would have happened if I didn't stay in with the Flareon, but that was not a good decision in hindsight. I know Dugong does a good amount with triple axle because I fought a couple of them, so I should have just went right into the Poliwrath. It was so sick though that it KO'd the Knuckle stack and then everything was looking really good. All right, we got one right away. I think this might be the last one for time's sake. All right, so Flareon could be pretty good again. But they do have some scary stuff. This guy doesn't get triple axle, so that's one positive thing. I think we just try Whimsicott. I'm just gonna click sub. I mean, or we could go Quillfish. I kind of want to just click sub. Could Leech Seed, Moonblast, everything. We will have to Rapid Spin though, if they just get up all the hazards. All right. And then we will switch out because they have Encore. Probably. And they're immune to our stuff. All right, then we'll go for a... I kind of want a Toxic if we can. But if they just go into their own Quillfish... Are they going to this? All right, cool. We get the Toxic. We'll go into Pylo Sand. That worked out pretty well. Then we'll go for... They don't have leftovers, right? So that means their helmet or boots. Think we go for rocks? Brizion. I think we go into Whimsicott. I don't think this has a poison move. Charizard comes out. And then we click sub. Alright, and they Hurricane. Could go right into Flareon, or we could go Komala instead. I think we go Komala. And we'll knock. So then we get to keep Flareon a little healthier. Nice, get rid of that. And we can U-turn. Then we could go into Whimsicott and click Moonblast. And keep like our Eviolite on this thing for sure, but they... I don't know what they're gonna do anyways, so... Okay, they do knock off. This has boots, so it doesn't even matter if we get up more hazards. Not unless we knock off things. So because of that, I think we just go for the damage. Because this has boots, this switched in, didn't take rocks, right? Oh wait. It switched in as I got up rocks. So it could have, it might not have boots. Sand Slash was also in before I got up rocks. You know what? I'm changed my mind. We're gonna get up more hazards. I'll go Pylo Sands. They get up their own hazards. Then we'll go for a Shadow Ball. Alright, cool. And this has leftovers. Okay. Terra Poison would give us a good matchup into this. But I don't think we want to do that until we get rid of Sand Slash. I think, I think going Whimsicott again is fine, maybe? Could they have Air Slash? Okay, that wasn't fine. They're special, maybe. Kind of want to hold on to this, but I think I'm just gonna Moonblast Okay. Then we'll go Quillfish. I should have probably went into Quillfish. Just would have been safer. We already lost the Eviolite. We'll Barbarage. Okay. Charizard. I wonder if we can take one. We can get a Toxic on this, that would be huge. Alright, we don't. Alright, we go Flareon. I think we click Calm Mind right away. It has Roar? Alright, we don't even have... We have Boots on that thing though, so... That's not great. But it makes sense because there's so many setup guys right now. Damn, yeah, I wish I sacked Quillfish right away instead of... I lost Whimsicott and Quillfish because I switched into Whimsicott on the Verzion. Just a silly mistake. Alright, now we can Lava Plume. Alright. And now we can knock off, or we can go for the Rapid Spin. Honestly, I think we just knock off because getting rid of whatever on that would be good. And oh, so they just sacked that to spin block anyways. I didn't realize that. All right, cool. Now what comes out? This thing. It does. And they are Boots. A little bit of a problem. We could Terra Pylo Sand, but I think our best bet maybe like Poliwrath. But they're gonna Swords Dance and be able to outboost us. If I go for a knockoff, then I think we just U-turn. I don't know. This could still be nice to have. Maybe I should have Rapid Spun. And I think I go for Sub. Or I could go for Bulk Up or Knockoff. I'm just thinking if they Swords Dance, we could be in big trouble, so. If I sub, then we're not totally screwed. If I Bulk Up right away and they switch into Charizard, then they could just Hurricane me, or if they switch into Quillfish. Right, Charizard comes in, and we can knock off. So then they will be dead to rocks. So they can't switch out anymore. Have we Terra'd? I don't think so. Flareon might be good to win, maybe. They roar. Kamala comes out. Try and Rapid Spin. I don't think we can take a hit though. And we're gonna put them in Blaze range. Oh! Well, we can actually take that. We'll Rapid Spin again. Damn, I could have went into Flareon and gotten the boost there. Alright, I think I Calm Minds. Well, I want to Calm Minds, just in case they go for Hurricane instead of Roar. And they do! Let's go! Now we can Lava Plume. We'll be able to hit Glastrier Air harder. They just missed 2. That's crazy. Well, yeah, we can hit that harder. We can maybe outspeed it and kill Sandslash. Quillfish isn't looking that great though, because they can hit us with the poison move or the fairy move. But hopefully they go in one of these first. Damn it. All right, they went in this. How much is Flareon gonna take from a Quillfish? We're +1. Quillfish defensive. A lot. And they could poison us, and then they'll do a lot the second time. We haven't seen this do anything. I could go into Pilosand and get the, well, let's go Pilosand. They Terra Water Gunk Shot. If I Terra Poison, we might be able to just win with this. Because then we lose our ice weakness. We are weak to ground though. All right. Well, they didn't hit us with a water move, but this comes out. I think we just go for sludge bombs. I think we have to weaken them. Now I could sack Poliwrath and then go, or sack Flareon and then go Poliwrath, but they've not Terra'd either, and I don't know if we're gonna kill. I don't know if Poliwrath can beat Quillfish. We're dead to... Will they go for the ice move or do they go for the ground move? If they go for the ice move, maybe Flareon could live. And we can Lava Plume. And then maybe Poliwrath can finish him off when we have Pilosand for Quillfish. Alright, Poliwrath. We need to kill here. Drain Punch. I could go for sub to scout. All right, cool. This comes out. I think we just go hard Pilosand. We'll shore up. We'll just go for Shadow Ball. Let's go. All right. Well, that was a scary one. Well, I think that's a good one to call it on though, just for time's sake. Like I said, overall, I like the team a lot. The more I play with it, like the more I realize I need to play differently though, and see the problems. Like I clicked the wrong move with Whimsicott a lot. I made the wrong decision as to what to keep in that one. Like on the Virizion, I should have went into the Quillfish. You already had the Eviolite knocked off. Getting up hazards before doing stuff with the Whimsicott is great. And Flareon was really good, but obviously can't take the triple axle from Dugong. I should have switched out and had Poliwrath on that. Also, if up against that Frostmoth, if we were max defense, special defense, and we just ignored our defense, I wonder how well we could have taken on the Frostmoth. Probably not a whole lot better, but maybe there would have been a chance. I kind of don't think there would have been still. I don't even know if the physical defense came up at all with this. I don't think we took a physical hit. Yeah, it was pretty nice versus Charizard though. It's definitely nice. The fire flying types, or just fire, yeah, those things in general are kind of scary. Like we don't have a flying resist, and Kamala doesn't have recovery. Kamala being weak to hazards isn't great, but I think the team worked, and I definitely try it again at some point in the future, maybe, or try it off outside of recording. But if you're interested in trying it out, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.